Hello, welcome to my tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you advanced, or well, sort of intermediate lightsaber techniques. These are techniques that every Jedi should know of. To start off, we'll go with the literally most simple of them all, rolling. You can either hold the roll button or the crouch button. You can do left, right, backwards, forwards, but only with the forwards can you do a stab. It's an alright attack. It's got limited range and they can just jump over you, and the NPC will do it a lot, but it's alright. Next, if you hold forward, press jump and left click at the same time, or just do main attack, you'll do sort of jumping stab. For medium style it's that, for heavy style it's sort of a lunge, and for blue style it'll be that jump, which won't deal damage unless you obviously have Saber realism on, but you know, it's good for getting out of the way of the enemy, and it's faster than the first one. The red one is also the same as the purple one, and the blue one is also the same as the green one. Next, we'll be showing off tricks you can do with the wall. If you run up to a wall, hold forward, and press space just before you hit it, you will do a wall run. Your level of force jump will determine how long you stay on the wall. If you hold left or right onto a wall and jump off of it, you'll do that, which can be pretty good to get the jump on your opponent. And if you hold left, run forward, and press space, you'll do a wall run. You can also attack on the wall, although that's rarely useful. I don't know what happened there. I forget that the windows don't have great collision. Another thing about rolling is that if you are jumping, you can use it to gain a little extra height. You can also roll from a fall. Next is showing off some basic combos. These are rarely useful in straight combat, but they're good if you want to deal some high damage on an opponent. Plus, they look cool in my mind. So the first one, this is a simple one. It's forward right or forward left, and then just the direction that you were swinging in without the forward. So like forward right, right. A little twirl. You can also pull one of these, which is forward left, and then either the directions, and then bottom left and right. So it's like forward left, left, oops, I messed up. Forward left, left, and then bottom left. That one you'll be moving a lot in the right direction, which is why, yeah, it doesn't really work if you can't really do two of them first on the same side and then another on the other. So you do like that and then boom. Whenever you're doing moves, you always want to do like separate directions, so that you're not just pushing yourself into a wall because you're continuously using the same move, even if it's good. So that's how you get yourself cornered. You can do the same thing without the forward one. That's a good one. It's not really a combo. You can also do that. Essentially, any forward one can follow into a left and right one and do a little spin. Heavy doesn't really have any combos, but it's got that. That move is particularly useful. I mean, I guess you can do that. That's not really useful. For characters like, I believe Obi-Wan has it.
Hello there.
He does heavy style a little differently. His forward left and forward right is a little different. He does this little spin, which if you can pull it off right, come on. It's been a while since I've done it, so come on. Whatever. You're able to do a spinny move. Also, in relation to these characters, Anakin Skywalker, only episode 3 has a little different moves. He does like that. Also, if you do forward left, forward right, and then in quick succession, forward left, forward right, and then either bottom left or bottom right, then he'll do that little twirl attack thing. Let me see if I can. Okay, so it has to be forward, left, forward, right, and then bottom right in order to do the twirl. The other way doesn't seem to work. Alright. Next is blue, which blue doesn't really have any combos because it infinitely combos into itself. You can just pull off stuff like that. Essentially, blue is very good at a close range or knocking out an opponent really quickly. Purple's great for keeping the distance, but it's particularly good if the person is close, because you do like big, wide swings. Now, green style is particularly good only if you're playing as Jarek or Count Dooku, because he has this move, and that move can be really good. Like, if a person is standing right here, you can get completely precise attacks because you can just hold the lightsaber in their face. And if they're not blocking it, well, they'll just eat a crap ton of damage. Green style is especially good for dealing high amounts of attacks in quick succession like blue, except for in the case of Jarek and Count Dooku, they look cooler while doing it. Also, if you hold right with green style, you just continually spin. It's not great for combat, but it's a good trick, so you got that going for you. With double-bladed lightsaber combat, if you do the forward space click thing, you will do this little number. You get a lot of forward momentum, but not really, you know, vertical. It's pretty good for closing the distance, I would wager. Also, if you crouch and hold forward, you will do that. Another thing about the other ones is that if you hold forward and crouch with any of them except for blue, you won't do anything. But with blue, you do like that sort of lunge. With dual-bladed lightsabers, hold on, I gotta get to one. With dual-bladed lightsabers, they also have a very similar forward space click one, where they do that sort of spin. Also, they have a amazing crouch attack where they go whoa. It is really good, especially if you catch your opponent off guard, and damages a lot, to say the least. It damages a lot. It's a pretty good move. Essentially, dual-bladed lightsabers and double lightsaber users are really good at just getting in there and just swinging a whole bunch and just, you know, just dealing high amounts of damage. Because the double blade of theirs, it deals a lot more damage. And a lot quicker, most times, than a single blade. But a single blade is way more precise. So yeah, that's the other lightsaber forms. One of my favorite tools is Unarmed. It by itself is kind of bad because of the fact that you don't really deal a whole lot of damage and, you know, it's just whatever. However, if you left click and right click at the same time to perform a kata, you will do a grapple. And these are what make the difference between normal melee and grapples. If you do that and don't hold anything, as in don't hold the direction, you'll just do that punch. It deals alright damage, and it puts them a certain distance away. If you do it and then right as he pulls his hand back, you hold up, you will do a body slam sort of deal. That deals a large amount of damage. If you do it and hold down, this one takes the longest, and you throw them. If we check the health, we'll probably see that, yeah, it's not that much. But it's higher than, you know, just punching them like this. It's also more reliable. I mean, punching can work, but why would you do that when you could do this? Yeah, you tell him. I get out of here. Alright. Aside from that, that should be all of the advanced or intermediate lightsaber combat stuff. If you have any questions in the comments, I'd be more than willing to do that. The next episode, we're probably gonna be doing something a little different. If not, well, then whatever. I never noticed that. There's a little... Someone messed up. There's a cursor in the middle of the portrait. Anyway, I'll see you around next time, and peace out.
Can't you see you're on the wrong side?